Ben, it's Chris. So I saw your latest video. Maybe a bit of legal advice. Next time, you can't go from one frame of washing your car to a blurred pixels and people not think it's the same car. You can't really wear the same clothes and then put on a balaclava and then be anonymous. I don't know what you want to do from here, man, but I think the best thing that I can do is I'm unwelding all your diffs. I'm cutting all your handbrake cables. I'm auto swapping everything, bro. That's it. We're done.
Definitely dope. Definitely came alright. Yeah. You find me offensive, I find you offensive for finding me offensive. Hence, if I should draw the line, any fences? If so, to what extensive? Any should I go? Cause it's getting expensive. Being on the other side of the courtroom on the defensive. They say I cause extensive psychological nerve damage to the brain when I go to lengths this far at other people's expenses. I say you're all just too goddamn sensitive. It's censorship and it's down.
Welcome back to another video. Today's episode starts back when I just finished my first drift event. The R31 was sitting at Shockworks and I had to get it back home. First things first, I gave back the parts I borrowed from Chris, which was the airflow meter and the seats. So once I took them out, I put my old AFM back on as well as the old seats. Should be good to go now. Running a bit rough. That's because of we've put the old AFM back in, airflow meter, but just gotta get home. That's it. Just gotta get home. Oh, this is fucked. Rightio, let's get out of here. Oh, this is so... my head is hitting the roof. All I'll say is this, alright? The Ford AU tow car was not yet completed at this current point in time. It was just a figure of our imagination. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh god. There's water like right next to the ECU. That's not fucking... oh, this is bad. I need to somehow get it out. I can't. I've got no rags. Didn't foresee this. Do as I say, not as I do. Alright? My head is on an angle right now because the seat is too high. Temporary seat. Oh, fuck. If I crash, I'm done. I'm fucking... my neck is going sideways. I've got temporary joji, right? Boys, I've shit myself. There's highway patrol just up there. We are going back. Fuck. Just gotta hide. Hide. Oh, this is fucked. Shit. This ain't sus at all, boys. Let's get out of here. Fucking hell. We're gonna take the back route. Let's get out of here, boys. Do as I say, not as I do. I think we're low on fuel as well. I need to get my maps up. I'm gonna try to figure out another way home. Save fuel. Do as I say, not as I do. What is this? This other way is 50 minutes instead of 30 minutes. I don't like it. That's a lot of potential for cops. Look, I might just, fuck. Do I just wing it, give it a crack, or do I just, I'm real close to Chris's house. I could just drop it there and, but then I have to fucking, I've got an Uber at home. Actually, maybe I'll just call the tow truck. $150. Probably should have just done that. Fucking highway patrol, cunt. I might call a towie. I tried. And yeah, it sounds like there's a bit of highway patrol going around these days. Let's call a towie. Alright, just called towing. Yeah, not available for a couple of hours, but hey, I think I might have to just wait for it. We tried. I'm going to drive it to Chris's.
Yeah, alright, that didn't go to plan. I came up that way, and they weren't there. I go back that way, there they were. Anyways, I left the 31 at Chris's for the night, and I booked my Uber back home.
Hey, mate. Thanks, dude. Have a good day.
So yeah, back I was, parked up the R31 for a while. In the meantime, I was with Shockworks, and you may have seen, we built the Ford AU tow car. And a couple months later, it was time. The next drift event was right around the corner. She was ready to go. I replaced the AFM again, this time with hopefully a working airflow meter off the marketplace. However, it was still running a bit rough. So, it was the next day, a Thursday. The drift event's on Saturday, which means we've only got 2 days to get the job done. So I'm going to head to Shockworks, got to finalise the 31, do some upgrades, and get the job done in time for the drift event. Fingers crossed.
And the car's just fucking broken down. Do as I say, not as I do. It seems like the fuel pump switch is broken. It doesn't hold up. Oh, I don't have a zip tie or anything in here for. I found something. Praise the Lord. Oh, fuck. Booyah! I'm confident that'll hold it. Fingers crossed. Running out of time.
The spring flies, speedboat glides, people forget, forget their hiding. The girls smile,
Oh Jesus.
people forget.
Oh fuck, yes please. How you going?
Oh,
Here are legs.
oh sheesh.
They're coming for me, mate.
Yeah, it's a bit
2
of
stars.
2-star wanted level. It's fucking.
Get locked up. We had an Eminence Front. Eminence Front, so put on. It's an Eminence Front.
What happened?
Oh, gun's fucked.
Oh fucking hell.
It's.
Big Sir Lamar.
Yo.
How you doing?
Yeah, not bad. Yourself?
Very well.
Fucking hell. Sorry about being late.
Oh, it's alright, mate.
Cut out on the way.
Did it?
Yeah.
Why?
I'll show you. Yeah, fuel pump switch broke.
Likes to fall. Oh,
And it just fell down. Just randomly while I was driving.
What do you... This is why, mate, you stick to a factory bloody ignition barrel, eh? Oh, look at all these switches. Hey, just like West Side Gun with switches on everything, sometimes it doesn't pay.
Lucky I found a rubber band though. I was pretty screwed.
Just driving like this, and then you like let it cut out through gears, and then click it back up. Perfect. Cool, so we're making a cooler, we're putting some knuckles on it.
Hell yeah.
We need to be done by 1 o'clock because we have a bloody Lotus Cortina coming in.
Gangster.
Before we get into it, let's talk about my second ever drift event coming. We were booked to go to the first round of the South Australian Drift Series. I was only going to go for the practice day until Chris said, why not enter the competition? At first I was thinking, fuck no, that's a silly idea, Chris. No thank you. And then he said, seat time is seat time. And you know what? I couldn't argue with that. He's right. Me and my exhausted 90 horsepower lawnmower were destined to take over and not come last.
What about the gearbox mount?
Well, like, it's not going to fall out. It can't go anywhere. I mean, it's not ideal. Nah, there's plenty left. I don't know what all these bloody YouTube commenters are commenting about, mate. There's fucking plenty going on. That's all. Oh, nothing. That's how it's supposed to be. Oh, that's how it's supposed to be. See that? That's how it's supposed to be. So what we're going to need is about 10 cable ties. No, you just wedge a block of wood in there and she'll be sweet. Is the gearbox mount doing anything? No. No, it's not doing anything. It's held in by the toe shaft and the shifter. You don't look good, bro. Your pupils are huge right now, son. What's going on?
No fingers here.
He's like, nah, Neon. RB30 gearbox cross members, eh? Is it a safety concern? Like, nah, it's not going anywhere, but I mean, it is.
Oh, so did that happen when you took it drifting last?
Yeah, you can watch it in the video.
Yeah, it's just like fucking bouncing around.
Does it make noises when you kick the clutch?
Don't think so.
Fine. It just would be worth doing because it's going to be putting added stress on engine mount and stuff. Why are they like cut marks?
Yes, oh, she's lost interest. Jessica, oh, where did you hurt?
Oh, should we also...
So yes, the R31 is getting some upgraded steering knuckles. This will give us more angle when we steer, which is actually not really needed right now with the power this car makes. It's actually not going to really help at all, but this is kind of like a future-proof thing. Something we can do in the meantime until I get more power.
We don't have it. Drive to the event at 7 in the morning.
If you spend more than 5 days building a drift car, then it's too long.
Okay? Just like that, mate, and just like that, you get drift knuckles.
Oh, yeah. Don't undo that bit.
So we have Lee here, which is the first dude who ever cut and welded a knuckle in his life. He was the pioneer of cutting and welding knuckles, weren't you? No, not quite early on, but not fine.
What's changed? Yeah, shorten the arm to give it a quicker ratio. Move the tie rod pickup point further out, which basically changes the Ackerman effect of it, which gets it close to 0 on these.
What's Ackerman, Lee?
Ackerman is where if you're turning, inside wheel takes a tighter radius than the outside wheel, so you'll get a different ratio. So the inside wheel will turn more, which works for normal driving. For drifting, not so much. You generally want the wheels close to pointing the same direction. You'll run a slightly different Ackerman depending on whether you're doing big fast corners, tight slower corners, all that. So yeah, these will still have a little bit of that effect in them still. They're not quite a 0, but yeah, should be pretty much perfect
So
for this.
you've dropped it, you brought it further out. It's also lower in general. The whole thing is dropped.
Yeah, that's mainly for a strength thing, so you get an overlap where you join them. That's not a specifically engineered thing to try and eliminate bump steer or anything like that.
That would change the bump curve quite a bit.
It will change it, but it's basically...
We haven't measured that. There's no disclaimer in that.
It's just a strength thing. End to end, weaker than
100%
overlap.
Yep.
Which, yeah, none of these have ever broken. So.
And then they've also changed this angle here, so your tie rod end isn't on such a horrendous point.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't go out of alignment.
Interesting to see what it does with the steering.
Yeah.
From a feel point of view. Anyway, and now, look at these. Shout out to Matty Russell. These were competition winning knuckles here. Now they're going to go on a car that'll be lucky to top 16.
Could be competition.
Hey?
Could be competition winning. I get to decide that.
Oh, true, yeah.
Yes.
Well, no, you didn't have a good entry. There was something, it was just drifting real good. There was something about those numbers.
No, I'm not actually a fan of R31, so.
I'm doomed.
Well, you put a Sylvie sticker on it.
So were these out of a A86?
They were.
Yeah, cool.
They were, yeah, I mean, they're from an X13, but they were out of an A86.
Yeah.
Does one drift day, puts hectic knuckles in his car. And now, what we need to do is potentially bolt some kind of lock stop on so we don't smash your wheels into shit. You can't just fold a full lock, man.
While Chris and Lee finished installing the knuckles, I yoinked the seats back out of Chris's R31. While the boys were at it, they also lowered the coilovers. We're going to bring the car down a little bit to make it look a little bit cooler. Look, it's not that low, but we kind of need it to be a bit high. We actually want that body roll so it can help the car break traction with the minimal horsepower.
Expecting backwards entry first shot now.
I reckon I'll be able to use that angle.
Not in the dry. Nah. There you go, mate. That's the ride what you want. That's a true sports car. Perfect. Look at that, mate. That's where we want it. No? Perfect.
There we had it. The knuckles were in. Lowered it a tiny bit. Looks a bit better, but still, I could go for some more. But maybe I need to get some more power first. Anyways, after the knuckles were done, we gave it an alignment, and she's just about ready to drift. Almost. By the way, as you may have seen at the start of the video, I just dropped some new merch. I've partnered up with Born and Thread, a Melbourne-based t-shirt printing business, and I'll tell you what, their quality is top notch. I don't think it gets too much better than this. The business was created and is ran by an ex-mechanic, Dan Simmons. Top bloke, I tell you, and he loves his cars. I came to them with the design and they executed the print beautifully and at a solid price, which is what we want, because I want to make sure you blokes and Sheila's out there who want to support the channel get some top quality merch. I also went over there to film the process of them creating the t-shirts. I'll tell you what, there's a fair bit that goes into it. Check this out, alright? This is called screen printing. stoked with the outcome. Big thanks to Born and Thread. Go chuck them a follow on Instagram. And if you ever need t-shirts of your own made, if you're making your own brand or something like that, you know where to go. Alright, where were we? While the boys sorted out a customer on the hoist, I worked on installing the 2 seats back into the 31. Once I got those back in, Tim came over to help me solve an electrical issue. Basically, my indicators and my hazards don't work, and I need to get this fixed to pass scrutineering for the track. Luckily, Tim's certified in acrobatics, so he fucking, yeah. That's good form, mate. How's it going?
Are they flashing?
Nah.
Are you trying to film me struggle? Yeah. Good. People love watching people struggle. This thing is just like screaming its head off.
Yes. So basically there were some bulbs that were just munted and it was shorting out in some areas, causing all the indicators to not work. So I headed down the street to get all new fresh bulbs.
Unreal! First LS I've ever driven. Bit of LS fucking power. Woo! Unreal! Oh, this thing is sick. I haven't driven many V8s on my turbo, man. Ready for the samurai sword? You ready? Shing! Woohoo! Thing's a bit scary, not gonna lie. 300 kilowatts. The power's all there, just fucking ready to go.
Voila. Yep. Magic.
Yep.
Beautiful. The R31 was just about done. It was the final day. We whacked back on the harness and I brought up the tow car. We started packing our things, booked the hotel, got the trailer ready. I got my cameras and SD cards all sorted as tradition. But the 31 wasn't done just yet. Chris, Lee and I headed down to grab a gearbox mount. Thanks to Lee for gifting it to me. So once we drove there, got all that done. Time flash, it's fucking night time. It's 11 PM. We're installing this gearbox mount, putting tyres on wheels, and tomorrow morning we got a 7.5 hour drive to South Australia, with the practice session starting that afternoon. We don't make it easy for ourselves, do we?
Beautiful. What a true sports vehicle. All of that. 3 hour round fucking trip, mate. Fucking perfect, mate. Look at that. Just pure water, mate. Pure H2O. Wonderful. What more could you ever ask for, eh?
Bit of Fiji water could be.
Bit of Fiji, mate.
The 31 was up and running, topped up the power steering fluid. Now this RB30 is a bit underpowered compared to other RB30s, since Chris compared it to his R31. So yeah, we're probably lucky to have like 80 or 90 horsepower. Plus I don't have 411 diff gears, which means I'm going to have to drive it really fucking hard if I want a chance at connecting the big bends in South Australia. Anyways, the last thing we had to do for the night is swap over the tyres onto the rims. And at last, we got the job done. It was about 12 AM, got the 31 loaded up on the trailer, and then got about 4 or 5 hours sleep. As of course on the next day, it was my second ever drift event, and my first comp. The real question is, will the Ford AU with a welded diff successfully tow the R31 for 7 hours straight? This is its first time towing a car after we got it set up for towing, so we'll just have to cross fingers and see how it goes.
Drive it on up and let's cruise a while. Leave 'em very far behind. You can head your bet on a clean Corvette to get you there.
Big thanks to you boys over on Patreon who pledged. Big or small, it all adds up. Thanks a ton, fellas.